Okay, in this presentation, we are going to be looking at the 12-mark question that you will be set for the PPE. Now, hopefully this is recording. I think it is. Right, so the question is going to be the 3 marks of existence and how it's linked to meditation. But before we do that, a quick overview of second paper in Buddhism. Second paper in Buddhism includes a lot. This slide tells you what it is. Primarily, we look at worship and festivals. Don't want to patronize you, but that includes temples and shrines, which is your 5-mark question. Puja, which is the significance of what they do, so their daily ritual. Meditation, so what is meditation and significance, and basically how it links to other things. The 2 different types of meditation, with more on Zazen, visualization, and practices associated with death and mourning. We will be going on to look at those in detail in our next lesson. We also look at festivals, including Vesak, Parinirvana Day, and then we move on to Buddhist ethics. Buddhist ethics in detail includes karma, compassion, loving kindness, which is metta. Again, we have to finish these, the 5 precepts, and the 6 perfections. So all of this together is paper 2 or section 2 of Buddhism. However, on your PPE, we will not be looking at all of this. We will only be looking at meditation and how it links to the 3 marks of existence. So very quickly, samatha meditation, you know that. This type of meditation involves calming the mind. I keep on saying it's mindfulness. You can do it at Play-Doh in a lesson. You can do it walking in a field. You can do it anywhere. It is simply to relax, to calm the mind. However, Vipassana meditation is the one that's really important. It focuses on developing your understanding of nature and reality. Buddhists focus on the teachings of the Buddha. This is really important. This is your 12-mark question. So Buddhists focus on the teachings of the Buddha, particularly or especially the 3 marks of existence, to move them closer to enlightenment during this type of meditation. So your question is not necessarily on the 3 marks of existence and or the types of meditation. It is both of them. How does meditation or Vipassana meditation link to the 3 marks of existence? 3 marks of existence, we have got dukkha, anatta, and anicca. By this stage, you should definitely know what these things are. Dukkha is suffering, anatta is impermanent soul, anicca, impermanence generally. You need to know how they interlink. You need to know how they drive the wheel of suffering, the wheel of samsara, how they link to the 3 poisons. These are the central teachings of Buddhism. So if you do not know dukkha, anatta, anicca, double check with me or look up your revision guide. Right, I'm just going to move myself out of the way, so I apologize for that. This is actually steps to think about for your actual 12-mark question. How does meditation give time to consider a search within the self for truth? In other words, if you are using insight meditation, how would that help them search for truth? What would it mean they would be doing? How does meditation allow you to focus on the teachings to uncover these truths? So again, thinking about if you're insight meditation, Vipassana, you should be thinking about teachings of the Buddha and how in your life you're going to overcome them. So for example, if you're angry with a person, you would use insight meditation to think about the process of getting rid of that anger. This is loving kindness meditation as well. So you are thinking about yourself, what you've got wrong, your attitude, and then you're letting it go, and you're thinking about how you can develop a more positive attitude towards others. So that would be getting rid of dukkha. Also, in this essay, you need to think about why monks, particularly Theravada monks, practice it. What is the point of it? Why do they spend hours a day practicing insight meditation? Simple answer, it improves their well-being, It's focusing on the teachings. It allows them to rid themselves of suffering, of greed, because they're spending their time thinking about how to get rid of this. And it maintains discipline. This essay is not going to be particularly long. What I'm looking for is, can you apply the teachings? Can you link the 3 marks of existence, dukkha, anatta, and anicca, to the types of meditation? I suggest that we look at loving kindness meditation, okay, which I will direct you. So if you have the revision book, loving kindness meditation, because I haven't done this necessarily, is on page 77. So loving kindness meditation is on 77. In the revision book, I strongly suggest you look at that to help you again with your essay. Finally, arguments to support other views. If you're only doing samatha meditation, that's generally calming the mind, you're not focusing on the flaws within yourself, then you're not really going to get rid of the 3 marks of existence. It doesn't help you understand yourself. It just helps you relax. So samatha meditation does not help you become enlightened as such. You might prefer, I know I would, to read a mantra, to read scripture, to actually read something physical to help you understand the teachings. So rather than sitting quietly meditating, you might physically prefer to read something. Finally, you might just prefer to lead a good life and actually get out there and do the right thing. Either way, okay, you could argue that there's different ways of learning about the 3 marks of existence. Finally, don't forget, and I'm sorry, I'm just going to move myself, didn't mean to make myself bigger, just making myself again. Really hope this is recorded. I am looking for a well-argued response, reasoned consideration of different points of view, and logical. This essay does not have to be massive. I reckon under exam conditions, 200 words will be suffice. So any questions, come and ask me. Page 77 in the textbook for a little bit more learning on loving kindness meditation, and we are done.